Welcome to Commerce class. Today's topic is functions and importance of capital market. Okay. For a speedy economic development, you need lot of capital. So a country should have adequate capital formation for a quick economic development. So let us see the importance and functions of capital market under the different heading. First heading is savings and capital formation. The savings of individuals, corporate and government is mobilized and invested in securities, and this investment in security is possible because of the existence of the capital market. Now, why do they invest in securities? Because you have twin features of returns and liquidity. What do you mean by returns? Return is a profit from the investment, we can say. And liquidity means the quickness with which you can convert your investment into cash. So the returns and liquidity in the security market also have encouraged most of the savings to be channelized into this capital market. Now, as a result, what happened? This accelerates the capital formation in a country. So the savings is invested in securities. It is mobilized and invested in securities because of the two features of returns, that is the adequate profit and liquidity, convertibility into cash. Now, what is the outcome of it? It accelerates, that is slowly increases the capital formation in a country. Next heading, permanent capital. Now, because of the existence of capital market and stock exchange, the companies can raise permanent capital. If an investor wants to sell his investment or securities, he sells it to another investor only. So what is the outcome of it is the security, by offering an opportunity to investors to buy and sell securities, permanent capital remains unaffected. The companies are sure of their capital with them. So this is also one of the functions and importance, that is permanent capital, because the stock exchange, which is the secondary market, only sells the securities to another investor. So the company can be sure of their capital, which remains unaffected. Next is industrial growth. Now all the resources is transferred to the industrial sector through stock exchange. So what happens as a result of it? It encourages people to invest in productive channel. So when this productive channel, when the investment takes place in the productive channel, it stimulates the growth of industries and development in economy. Okay, so when the resources are channelized through stock exchange into productive channel in the industrial sector, it leads to industrial growth and economic development. Next, ready and continuous market. Ready and continuous market. Now, stock exchange is a place where the buyers and the sellers can easily market their investment. So, because of this existence of stock exchange, whenever the buyers and the sellers want to buy and sell securities, it is made convenient through stock exchange. So marketability, that is you want to sell your securities, makes investment in security more liquid. Liquid in the sense convertibility into cash, that is immediately you can sell it. Not only sell it, you can get back the amount whatever you have invested. So ready and continuous market provided through stock exchange. Next heading, reliable guide to performance. Now, the position of one particular corporate is made known. Whatever their financial position is, must be made known to the public, and that is provided, those informations are provided in the capital market. Only when the public or the investors rely upon the particular company, they come forward to invest. So this capital market also promotes efficiency, so reliable guide to performance. Next, proper channelization of fund. The price of one security and the yield, that is the returns from one particular security, that turns out to be a guiding factor for the investors. Okay, so this channelizes the fund in one particular company. Now, such information about one particular company, the price of the security, the returns, all this is possible only through this capital market. So this ensures effective utilization of fund in the public interest. So public will invest in only those companies where such reliability is possible. So this stock exchange provides them with such information. Next, the capital market not only provides variety of service to the investors but also to the companies. How do they provide? They provide them with long-term and medium-term loans to entrepreneurs, and then they provide them with underwriting facilities. Underwriting facilities, that is when the securities are sold to the public, then there might be some securities which are unsold. So such agencies come forward to buy those unsold securities. So they give an undertaking. So such underwriting facilities are possible. Then assistance in promotion. When the company is in a promoting stage, they give some tips for companies to make them for easy promotion. Participation in equity capital and giving expert advice. Now, all this is done by the financial institutions which provide the companies or entrepreneurs with funds. So they give them long-term and medium-term loans. They give them the underwriting facility. They give them tips for promotion, and finally some advice also. Now, how it helps the particular region? Development of backward areas. So when company crops up or blooms up in backward areas, it gives a lot of job opportunities to those people living in and around. So indirectly or directly, it helps in the development of backward and rural areas. Next, foreign capital. Now, capital market generates foreign capital. How? Through bonds and other securities. So this foreign direct investment is liberalized by the government so that there is a flow of capital from the foreign market. Now, as a result of it, the technology is brought into the country, and this leads to the economic development of the country. So not only flexible and easy and smooth flow of investment from foreign through foreign direct investment, there is a good increase and development in technology side also. Next, easy liquidity. I've already told you liquidity means the quickness with which you can convert your security into cash. Now, where they can convert this, it is in the secondary market. Secondary market, one example is stock exchange. So, the investors, when they want their amount invested back, quickly they can sell off their holdings and convert them into cash. Not only the investors, even the commercial banks provide the depositors with this option. Okay, so these are all the functions and importance of capital market. Now you can expect a 5-mark question from this. So it is enough if you write around 5 or 6 side headings with appropriate explanation. It is very easy, children. So just go through it and choose those which you feel very easy to write. Thank you.